Hey guys, welcome to another video. And of course, I had to make this video. Apple just came out and basically created the Chromebook killer, which is the MacBook Neo. Now, MacBook Neo starts at like 599 USD, and at first glance, it looks like a very nice computer. So you've got the aluminum chassis. It actually has some good features and some tech specs that we're going to look at a little bit later. Um, it's really a good package for a startup Mac. Let's say if your son goes to school and you need to buy them a computer. I mean, this is going to be the first thing you think about. Now, most people already have an iPad. As an example, for me, I have this 13 inch. I think it's a MacBook Pro. Cost like twice the amount that this Neo cost. And this iPad cannot even run Mac OS, but somehow this 599 new MacBook is going to be able to run it. So go figure. But the point of this video is just to tell you guys that Apple is actually now like the favorite when it comes to battery life, CPU and GPU performance. When it comes to AI, you've heard that a lot of people are considering to use the Mac Mini for the OpenClaw, as you guys have been hearing about in the news recently. So it's really incredible that you go from a Windows computer with all these kinds of problem. I mean, I've had multiple Windows laptops, and of course, for value, you can always get like an old Windows laptop for like maybe $100, and you can fix it and make it a home server and everything. But Mac OS is just good at battery life and like consuming low levels of battery. Considering if you take consideration everything else. And also for non-techies, like people, the normies out there who don't really care about the specs and all of the things there, they don't really care about getting one of those Lenovo Yogas or whatever those things are. So let's look at some of the specs here that we've got. So when it comes to the colors, you can see here that they got the like four colors here. You've got the display, however, is actually not like one of those high end. This is it says here it's Liquid Retina display, so it's good for looking at pictures and everything. But the the point is that Apple is going to get more people now using Macs because they will be able to use this little Mac at school, and then in future be able to buy like a real Mac. Not that this is not a real Mac, but they're going to be able. So let's just take a look a little bit at the specs here. So you got a 6-core CPU with 2 performance and 4 efficient, so 6 cores, a 4-core GPU here, and 16-core neural engine. So this already looks better than like most Android tablets out there, the high-end ones. So the 8 gig unified memory, so you're not going to be doing any performance stuff. So like as MKBHD said, is that like if you're watching these tech videos, you're probably not considering buying this, but it's actually a very good starter piece of technology that you can get your kid, and they can start. I'm not just saying like kid as like, it could be someone going to college, going to high school and things like that, and they need a computer. It's very well built. It's going to have a very long battery life. As you guys that the M series CPU chips have very good battery performance. Here you've got different configurations here when it comes to because you have the 18 Pro and you got 6-core 2 for performance. Like it's kind of the same thing, but you have a few variations here. You can get it 512 gig SSD. I don't know why they say SSD. Is that it? Like, is it an NVMe? It has to be an NVMe because like an actual SSD wouldn't fit. But yeah, it's good. So 13-inch diagonal, um 500 nits, very good for brightness here. What do we have like as expansion? That's what I want to know. So one USB 3. So I guess there is no Thunderbolt. One USB 2. So USB-C here, USB 2 over here. Headphone jack, very good because you will be able to put in your headphone. Although most headphones nowadays are probably Bluetooth, but if you have one of those wired one, you will be able to use it. External display. This is going to be a game changer. You can actually hook up to one display that, 4K at 60 hertz on this little computer that you bought 500 bucks. It's really, really like it's going to be something that nobody is going to be able to match at this level of quality and this level of performance. I don't think anybody's going to be able to beat this. Video playback. So you've got all of the Apple, the usual codecs here. Most people who are going to be using this device, by the way, I'm assuming they're going to be mostly doing the browser stuff, going on YouTube, going on school, doing some little meetings here and there. They're not going to be doing like a 4K, video playback continuously on this device. You've got support for AAC, MP3, the usual stuff. You basically have support for the Magic Keyboard and trackpad, and also you've got the Magic Keyboard with Touch ID on some configurations. So the Bluetooth is a-okay. We don't have like Wi-Fi 7 or anything like that. The camera is there, and guys, the way that Apple build their cameras and stuff like that, they're always kind of integrated. So even if you have your iPhone with you, you're going to be just able to use your iPhone as the camera as you're having a meeting on your Mac. So even if you don't have a very good camera on this device, I'm pretty sure you're probably going to be able to use your phone as the continuous camera for it. So that's another plus for Apple, because everything is integrated, right? Like everything just works so well together, and that's how they get you. Because once you buy one device, then you kind of go out there and start buying all of the other things. So, dual speaker sound system. I know that Apple has a reputation of having like the very good speakers on their laptops. So let's see if this continues. The line voltage here, frequency. So this is going to be like low power, basically. What else are we going to run macOS? The question here then is, am I going to be able to convert my little iPad Pro to then run Mac? Like, should that be a possibility? Should I bring this in at Apple and tell them like, hey guys, please make this run Mac OS? I don't know if they're going to be able to do that, but again, built-in apps, I mean, you get all of the apps, and it's better, to be honest, than an iPad, because an iPad is good for when you're sitting on a couch, looking at certain things, videos, cat videos, things like that. But as a productivity machine, it's not as easy to use as like a full-blown operating system. So that's why I say that, guys, this is a good thing. And I read somewhere that you even get like an educational $100 off for the education one. So yeah, so this was like my video, guys. I just had to kind of talk about it, like, because it just blows me away. I know they released, I think, they released also like some kind of display, M5 MacBooks, and also like a 27-inch display. But all of those things are really expensive, and for my viewers here, I don't know if they're going to be interested in that. So yeah, guys. This laptop is going to be a game changer. Thank you for watching this video, and more to come. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.